Yo, 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 what's going on? Streaming once again. Turn to YouTube Studio. I manage my stream. Yes, sir. We are here. We're here. How do I edit the table? Fuck. Yes, sir. We are here. How do I edit the table? I was trying to multi-stream. It's not working out. It's not working out. Let's see. Doing live stream. I want to change the name on the live stream. Kinda not getting a signal yet on the future, so I think I could still mess around a little bit. I think what if I stop the live stream here? How do I rename the live stream? Not getting a signal yet. I feel like I'm gonna have to join the bid here. I'm gonna join a bid there.
Order filled.
Wish I could change the name right now. Kinda in the middle of a trade right now. Gotta focus here. Looks like this is rallying off of the 2500 area. Might get stopped out here. Would be the worst thing to happen, to be honest. Looks like we might get stopped out here. Looks like we might get stopped out here. Oops. Oh, yeah, I was trying to multi-stream Desiree, but I don't know. I'm trying to edit it. Daytrading. Here we go. I think I learned how to edit it now. Save. Save. Nice. You may hear me talking a little bit. Still not rallying yet, luckily. So I can focus on the trade now, but we might get stopped out here. This 52,000. 52. Stops at 825. Right now it's at 10. Right now the market's at 10. Look for this to rally a little bit. Got in at 1475. For this to just push up here. I'm gonna get stopped out there.
Stop filled.
A little bit disappointing there. Taking a $300 loss there. Gonna take the next signal. I'll figure out the multi-stream for Monday. Oh yeah. Third. Looks like we might get another signal here. Get another signal here, looking to join. Overall, the market is kind of fixing itself right now. It's consolidating, but kind of a big sell-off, but very choppy sell-off. The only clean movement I really see is this one at like 6 in the morning. Hopefully it breaks out of this range-bound movement. It was good. Thanks for asking. I had Aiden came over, and me, Hunter, and Aiden kind of like roast some hot dogs over the fire. Roast some weenies, drank some twisted tea. Went over my parents' house. My mom made like a huge dinner, and then ate some food there. Pretty much just stayed over there, but it was overall good. A lot of people said happy birthday. That was kind of a nice feeling. Let's see here. Not really moving that much. I don't know if I can just get a... How do I manage this? Hey, moving. Huh. Oh, we're getting a signal there.
Order filled.
Getting filled there. Getting a signal there, getting filled. Moving my stops to the average true range. This is pushing now. Hopefully we get a clean push here. Get a clean push. Oh man, come on. I said a clean push. What is this? Get filled there at 1650. Stops at currently 12. Stops at 12 right now. Look for this push actually hit this 55 high here. Maybe we can get this up to 20, 2550, 2600. Something like that. Movement stops up to 13. Looking for this to really rally here. So we can't make new highs right now. I at least want to get to break even from this trade. See if I can move my stop to break even, see if it moves up enough. Kind of stalling there at this 19 area. Got an 1825 hovering around 1825, 1850. Really looking for this to just buy. Yeah, there we go. Getting some movement now. Some buying pressure now. Starting to rally a little bit. Very good. Moving stops up to 1475 here. Moving stops all the way up to break even, past break even, 17. Getting a big rally here, hitting the 55 high, new 55 high. Stops move up to 17 here. This is rallying pretty good. Looking for this to push some more. See if we can get a huge rally off of this. Stops move up to 18 now. Stops move up to now currently 20. It's rallying pretty hard right now. Stops move up to 2250. 2250 stops right now. 2250 still. Moving it down back to 22. Looking for this to rally some more even. See if we can get a bigger move out of this. What's up, Paxton? Thank you to welcome to the stream. I'm Broham. Stops move up to 22. We got in a 1650. Looks like we might get stopped out here. Hopefully this can push a little bit more before we get stopped out. This might be just be some stalling right now. Getting some buying pressure right now. Moving up. Testing about one handle away from new highs right now. New highs of day. Look for this to really push. Stops move to 2250. See if we can't get a big move here. Stops move to 2250. Might get stopped out here. 2250 is fine if we get stopped out. Really want this to push though. What's that? 2225 now is our new stop. Look like we're gonna get stopped out here, but it could still rally. Just gonna keep holding on here. We'll be pretty much break even for the day if we get stopped out here, but look for this to rally. Honestly, I think we can do it. We're at new highs of day right now. We're above this. I think it's retesting this as support. We're getting a little bit of like a bull flag formation here, but we're gonna get stopped out right here. Oh, that was close. One tick away from getting stopped out. 25 cents. If it moved 25 cents down, we would have got hit. New highs of day. A little bit of consolidation here. Hopefully we get a lot of buying pressure right here. Really push this thing up. Look, people just load in buying right now. But we're dangerously close to our stop right now. Looking like we're going to get stopped out, but once again, 2 ticks away. 2 ticks away from getting stopped out here. This is absolutely insane. Looking like it's so close to it. Just one fat finger. Yep.
Stop filled.
Getting stopped out there. Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty much break even right now. From that one loss we just had. We just had that loss. Had this winner. I was hoping it would rally a little bit more. Gonna take another trade here. Let's check out the smaller time frame. It's my recent. It's all 1600, huh? Let's see if we can check out the 512 here. Let's see if I can't check out the 512 on this other screen. 1600 tick chart. 512. Alright, so we're getting the signal on the 512. 512 here. And then we pull up the YouTube. Here we go. Getting the signal on the 512. Decent sell off right now. Actually, really good sell off right now. It's kind of fading here. Pretty much break even for the day. I'm going to move my stops down to 4. Average true range is moving down. Move my stops down to 4 here. For the sell off to fail, I think we might be able to break new highs here from the 2950 area. From the 2950 area, looking like we're coming back up here. Looks like we're coming back up. Getting a little bit of a consolidation right now. Looks like it's not moving. 2520 here. $25.22. Get it? Oh, actually a big sell-off right there. Get in the next signal here. This is a huge sell-off right now. See if it can push down more. Look at it join in here. Oh, it's consolidating right now. Looking on the 512 chart on my left screen here, it's the faster time frame, shorter time frame. See if we can push. Gonna wait for it to hit this red signal here. Couldn't quite hit that break above 25.30 there, so might continue to sell off here. We got one failure on the 512 chart. Hitting one failure there. For this to, it's really just consolidating right now. It's not really doing anything, so we're gonna wait till we get a signal here. Very choppy markets this morning. At least we got pretty much break even until the next big win here. Alright, so we're dangerously close. We're getting the signal to sell here on the 512. Now, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait till we get the signal on the 1600 here. I'm gonna wait for the signal on the 1600. Technically, we should wait for this one to fail right now on the 1600. Before we take it. Next signal on the 512 we'll take if it's a lower signal. We're making slightly newer lows here on the 512. Kind of rallying a little bit, but it's a lower highs overall. You can see a little bit of a lower highs unless we break this channel here, this little downward channel. Could very well happen. I'd say it's not gonna happen, but it's really close to this down. Okay, so we're gonna move up, break out of that channel a little bit. We're going flat now. Going flat pretty much. It's gonna have to pick a direction sooner or later. Looks like we're getting a sell-off. Looking to get the signal there. Looking to get filled there.
Order filled.
Getting filled there. Moving our stops down to 1775. $17.25. $16.75. Come on, this can push lower. You can push lower, come on. Move stops down to 15 here. Play off the 512 tick chart. I think this can push lower though. I'm just gonna hold it there at this 1475 level until the 1600 catches up. Okay, we're making newer lows now. Making newer lows. Really close to getting stopped out right there. Pushing down. Look for this to really push here. End up taking profits. We do. We'll move our stops on the 1325 here. Stops on the 1325. 1325. We're getting a bigger sell off now. 1325. Moving our stops on to 1225 here. Stops on 11 now. I'll take this 11. Gonna hold it here till the 1600 catches up. 11, that's a decent size. You can move it down. Yeah, let's move it back up to 1275 here on the 1600 stop. I think it's gonna move down to 975 here.
Stop filled.
Gonna get stopped out there. Looking like it was gonna reverse. Yep, getting the reversal. Locking in a little bit of profit there. We would have got stopped out up there, but we locked in more profit by adjusting our stops. Had to make the executive decision to move it down. Yeah, we would have got stopped out up there instead of down here. Locking in an extra, probably like 100 something profit there. We're up 292 now. Not a bad trade. Looking to continue here. Wow, getting a little bit of a rally now, up to 25.15. 25.17 peak there on that rally. I'm gonna ignore this signal on the 512 chart. Gonna wait for a signal on the 1600 here. Looking at multiple time frames here, just get a better, like a 3D view of the market here. Looking at the faster time frames and the longer time frames, shorter and longer, I mean. Gonna ignore the signal here unless we hit the 55 highs on the 512. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a rally now. It's really pushing up there. Getting up there to from what 15 up to 20 now. About 5 handles, not bad. Selling off a little bit. We are pushing here. Looking like it's gonna consolidate right now. Not really moving that much. For this to kind of pick a direction. Feels like it continue up. Possibly hit that 50 or that 21 high on the 1600 chart there. Or if we're just gonna sell off here. Could just sell off here. Right now it's in like no man's land for the 1600 chart. It's selling off here, and they're around that 25-20 area. Oh, a little bit tired, a little bit dehydrated right now. I send my Snapchat streaks while I wait. Send my Snapchat streaks. $10 here. Wow, we're getting a lot of movement now. Gonna take this next signal here if we hit the new highs here. Gonna have to close out my phone here. Looking like we're gonna make new highs here. Gonna throw it in there.
Filled.
Getting filled there. Volatility's picking up here. Going to the new highs here. Volatility's picking up. Can't rely on the 512 time frame anymore. Oh shit. Looking like we're gonna get stopped out here. 1625 is our stop. It was just moving so quick there. It got filled, but get filled there at 22.25. Looking like we're gonna get stopped out at 16.25 here. But a 4-handle law. Oh wow, 6-handle. Yikes. We're gonna get stopped out here. Oh no, getting a little bit of a rally, but I believe it's just fake. We're gonna get stopped out. Really close actually, but not quite yet. Gonna rally back up to the 20s here. Can we get a rally here? Can we get a rally to retest all day highs, the daily highs? Moving stops up, taking some risk off the table. 17. Oh no, never mind. Doesn't want to move up. 1675 now. Stops up. Getting some action now. Finally, after 10 o'clock, looks like people are wanting to jump in. 1675 stops. Moving up to 17 stops here. Looking to take some risk off the table. 5-handle, 5.25 handle risk here. It's about $275 risk on the table right now. Really want this to push up here and make new highs. Getting filled there, 22.25. Haven't been in the money for more than a second there. A little bit unfortunate, but did make new highs there. Did push the highs from over here last second. Oh, this is exciting. Looks like it's going to push here. It's going to push here. Very nice, dude. Moving my stops up to 18. Taking some risk off the table. $50 of risk off the table now. Looking for this to really push up here. I think we can do it. No, it's trading flat now. I think we can do it. Nope. Wow, it's massive sell-off here. See if we can push, retest the daily highs up at 29.50 here. $29.50, come on. No, it's gonna sell off right now. It's too weak. Gotta give enough room to breathe, but I think it's too weak. We're not getting enough momentum. We had a little bit of momentum right there. Looking like we're gonna get stopped out at 18 here. It's gonna take that loss. 18. I don't think it's gonna recover right now unless we get a lot of buying pressure at this moment.
Stop filled.
Alright, we're gonna get stopped out there. A little bit disappointing there. Pretty much, we're still in the money. We're still in the money. Up about $89 right now. Which is alright. I mean, that's a lot of money, but it's not enough money where it compensates for the amount of risk we're taking for every trade. So we're risking about $200, $300 per trade. So being up $90 is kind of only up being like a third of our risk. But that's fine. Looking to take one more trade here. Looking for a winner. Of course, who's not looking for a winner? Looking for a big winner. I'm not going to really try to force any trades on the market, but the next signal should be good. We're trying to rally up to retest the daily highs there. Not quite even reaching the daily highs. Making a newer low here. Overall, from this one. See if we make a newer low here. Let's see what happens. Should have just taken profit once I saw the momentum slow down, but that's not part of the system. Hindsight is 2020. Not part of the system. We're gonna take this next down signal here. Really looking for this to sell off. I think we can do it. Since we're not reaching new daily highs here, it's a long way to drop before we reach daily lows. Daily low hit at around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, looks like. For this to come down, let this rise up a little bit, let this consolidate, let this rise up. We hit the signal, move down, can get something. I could just walk away green for the day. It's not the worst idea. We're just not up enough risk. Now, it's better to be green than red, I guess. Consolidating right now. It's doing what we want. Consolidating, letting this rise up. The lower lows rise up. Once we hit the signal, looking to get in. Alright. Looking like we could break newer lows here. It's going to be difficult is having enough steam in the sell-off here, if we get a sell-off. Having enough steam to break below this low here. It's going to be a lot of momentum that needs to be had. I don't know why they... Wait, is this multiplied? What is this multiplied by? 1. That's good. We're getting the signal on the 512. Look like we're trying to retest this. I almost don't want to take an up signal right now, but We have to take it because it's the next signal, and the last one was a failure. Plus, we got a signal on the 512. So all the signals are there, but really not feeling it if we get an up signal right now on this 21. Could happen. We did get a higher low here. Did get a higher low there. So we're either consolidating or we're about to break this resistance right now. Did get a higher low here. Not really selling off yet. I mean, if we keep consolidating, this is just going to get really tight and we're going to get a squeeze in either direction. This is crazy stuff right now. 25.20. Think we can get a big win here. Think we can get a big win here. Okay, it's moving kind of quick now. Looks like we might get a signal any second. Okay. We're gonna get a signal there. We're gonna join in. Stops move to 1925. Getting in at 24 there. Stops move to 1925. Not really getting much of anything. Gonna be honest with you. It's not really moving much at all. Just really hoping for momentum there. Alright, I'm going to move our stop up to the 512.
Stop filled.
Gonna get stopped out there. Not really liking that momentum. Wanted to cut our risk down. Look at, we're going to get stopped out right here. And this 1925. Pretty much break even right now. Down $37.90, about $40. Pretty much break even considering how much risk we're taking. Getting two big wins there. One big loss, or not big loss, but like standard loss. Two standard loss, and then one half loss. So we're pretty much break even. Only down about $40 right now. Looking to take the next signal here. False breakout here. We're going to stop if we hit a third loss in a row. Really thinking we can hit a big win. One of these big wins. We'll make it all back and then some. We're getting a little bit of a sell-off. A little bit of a higher high, but it was a false breakout there. You never know when it's going to be a runner or a loser. You just got to take the signal and then find out as we go. Look at that momentum there. If I got stopped out down here, I would have been done for the day. But it's a good thing we moved it up. Took some risk off the table. Alright, so if we move down here, getting the signal on the 512 chart, waiting for the signal on the 1600 here. I already had to move all the way down here. Might be range bound, to be honest. Might be range bound, so we could look to trade reversals. Looking for it to break out of this range. See if we can't break below 11 here and keep going. Let's see, if we're trading range bound, pretty much be buying right now. So let's assume that what happens if we bought right here? Would we make or lose money? So we bought at 14. Right now it'd be losing money. Currently be losing money buying at 14. Currently making money if we're buying at 14. Kind of making decent money if we're buying at 14. Would be up 150 right now, buying at 14. Stops move to 1450 or 14. Yeah, so we are range bound. It seems like, at least. If this rallies back up to like 22, 23, definitely range bound. Kind of stalling right now. Movements are slowing down. Might be time to just call it a day. Take the L, $40 L. Pretty much break even. Wait for some kind of trend to form. Might call it a day here. Really don't feel like just sitting around waiting. It's always tomorrow or Monday to trade. Just not liking this market environment. It's very slow. Slow, not really much trending going on. Most of the time markets aren't trending anyways, but see here, there's only one trend. 2 trends. 3 trends. I'm not gonna count that, it's very choppy. Like 4 trends. 4 big trends, I mean. In a couple days, so it's hard to catch it. They're most likely gonna happen in the mornings, but sometimes they happen overnight too. Getting close here, looking for volatility to kind of pick up around this area. Yeah, if we bought at 14, we would have hit our stop at pretty much break even. Kind of happens. See what happens around this low. See if it breaks the new low. See if it does it fast. We're doing it pretty fast here. Looking to get filled there. 10.75. 10.75. Looking to get filled. Looking to get filled there.
Order filled.
Getting filled there at 10.75. Stops at 14.75. Making a newer low there out in that range. Look for this to really just push down quick, or else I'm gonna get out. Gonna move our stops down to 12.75 here for now. Over the risk. Gonna give this a little bit more time. Looking to get out quick if it doesn't sell off here. Looking like we're gonna get hit.
Stop filled.
Yeah. Range bound. Alright, we're going to be done for the day. Hit our 3 losses. $140 loss, about 1/2 of our risk. It's, I wonder if it's going to keep selling off now. Oh my god, that would suck. Oh man. Sell off quick here. Going to take another
Order
signal.
filled.
Stops at 10. Stops at 10.25. It's the last trade for the day. We could be entering a trend right now because it kept going instead of bouncing back. Just gonna hold on here for this to push down right now. Not really consolidate that much. Yep. Getting a little bit of a push down there. Stops at 950. 750. Stops on a break even. Break even minus 1 tick. Break even minus 2 ticks. I think this can keep going. Entered in a little bit late there. Looks like we're going to get stopped out of break even minus 2 ticks. Come on. You can push down. Yep, we're going to get stopped.
Stop filled.
A little bit disappointing. 155 loss. Come on. A little bit disappointing there. Move my stop down and take risk off the table. It's the time we get stopped out quick. And it's going to continue down. Wow. Big trend. Kind of sucks. If we were playing based off the 1600, we wouldn't have gotten stopped out there. So that was my fault for moving it closer. Trying to take risk off the table by playing on a smaller time frame. We would be up a lot right now. Alright, we're going to come back Monday. We're going to come back Monday. Getting a little bit tilted there. Going to end the day there. Yeah, bear markets, dude. Bear markets. If we were playing based off the 1600 tick here, signal would have worked just fine. Trying to change up the system last minute there. Just our stops to the 512 time frame. I'll show you on here what I was kind of doing. 512 time frame here. But stops were too tight on the 512, so we got stopped out twice there, even after taking the second signal there. It's just too tight of a stop. So if we were going back to the 1600 time frame, which what I normally trade on, would have been perfect. We would be up a lot right now. Where did we get in? We got in at like 1075. Stops would be at 5 right now, so we'd be up 5 handles at least. Be up 5 handles. 10 handles right now if we took it down here, but not going to dwell on it too much. Gonna end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll be back Monday. We'll be trade. Hopefully we get a winner on Monday.